so kind of similar to the way that they defended by pushing and kind of creating that tension there with like posted arms, is that also a thing people will do to defend the Tomoe Nage. Not particularly advisably. Sort of the only thing that's preventing you from just killing them by doing this is your kindness. So say you're down, meaning that if I have, please don't go. He has the Tomoe Nage and he starts like lifting me up, and I post on him and sort of start trying to like surf, right? So it is sort of like makes the Tomoe Nage a little weird, because if he were to try to take me over right now, there's a really good chance, right, I would land right on my head and die. So generally speaking, fatalities are sought to be avoided in sport jiu-jitsu. So, but this does, and I mean, not to say that there isn't any practical application of that. Like if they can get their hands free, like if they break far enough out, they can kind of make it a little awkward. But it does set them up for a really neat little attack. In fact, I think I could probably just talk you through doing this. So let's say we're down. And so same situation, he starts lifting me up and I'm sort of posting and sort of looking up. What Jimmy here is going to do is, not yet, but in a second, he's going to release his left foot and push his right foot on my hip to the sky with the objective of putting his left leg over my face. So if you go ahead and do that. And catch a helicopter armbar. From here, bring the feet to the floor, knees together, and finish the arm. Very simple transition, very neat, very, but again, it's based very much on the situation where they kind of do this.
You gotta get over top of your head.
Yeah, right. He kind of does this sort of dumb thing. So here, I'll do that to you real fast. So we're here, and as I'm lifting you up, you're kind of posting, right, almost supermaning up. So I'm going to, like, fall to the floor. Now, think about it. So I'm going to hold him up, right? I have him up in the air, and then I push and release.
Nice.
And that collar grip also helps to really keep them fastened. You guys see that, or see it on the camera. That initial collar grip helps them. I don't know if you felt that, but
I did. That kept me in time.
Right. And then the standard finish of an armbar. It looks kind of like if the top person doesn't quite do the right thing, it can look kind of clumsy. So that's why it's important to contextualize. It's always important to contextualize, but this is one of those moves where, like, if you don't contextualize it right and you try to demonstrate it, it like looks like it doesn't work. And you're like, no, you're defending wrong. Like,
Right.
So. Right. Another thing I would note, by the way, is you will encounter with the Tomoe Nage, it's kind of just a little addendum to the whole thing, is you will encounter people that do that when you're trying to Tomoe Nage them. And so if you feel like you can't take them safely over your shoulder, just kind of drift them to the side. I mean, I feel like that's relatively intuitive, but you actually know a bunch of the other you get long limbs, it's very cinematically. So if I'm here and you're lifting and I'm just kind of like, no, just taking it over for exactly. And get on top. It's not quite the same degree of control. It's not quite the same degree of efficacy as far as the maneuver goes, but it definitely does keep them safe if they're being dumb. So it's very important to be cognizant of what the top person is doing, because, I've never dumped anyone directly on the top of their head, but I definitely dumped someone on the back of their head really bad one time. So, and I've seen it happen a number of times. So it's a dangerous move. There's no denying that. Anytime you're taking someone over their head like that, it's definitely dangerous. Cool. Let's go ahead and park up and work that out. You guys have any questions about that? No? All right, let's park up and work it out. 1, 2, 3.